So I'm going to try to, I guess, outlet my perception on the rarity of INFJs. Like, I've read on forums, on websites, and I've seen other YouTube channels that claim that INFJs are rare. Um, it could be true, um, but I don't think that's a good thing. Like, it can be good and bad. It's good and bad. Let's just put it that way. I think as far as humanity goes, it could be good and bad. I think on the upside, it's good because we are probably um, the small majority of the population that's actually doing the work to enhance ourselves and evolve and become better human beings so that we can maybe make a difference on this planet by influencing the people that we interact with and enhancing the environments we frequent. Um, so that's good, that we are so dedicated to putting in the work to realize and understand ourselves so that we can realize and understand how things work around us and how we can enhance things and how we can be in highest service of one and all. On the downside, it can be pretty lonely. Like, that analogy that they use, how like um, a piece of coal becomes a diamond based on the amount of pressure that it undergoes. I think the same analogy can be applied to an INFJ. We've like undergone so much pressure and so much pain while being here in this experience that it's kind of like turned us into a diamond. I'm not trying to sound arrogant either, but that's the thing. Like, we've had to undergo so much pain and pressure and isolation. It's not easy. It's not easy. So, like, that's I guess a downside to it. It's like people don't realize like how much suffering has incurred and how much darkness we needed to like face within ourselves in order to come to a higher understanding and realization of who we are and how things could be. And I think we're so misunderstood because we've traded our ability to be highly social beings. We've traded that off. We've traded off the ability to be everything that our society deems worthy and valuable and noble for other things that are valuable, noble, and worthy, but don't get as much acknowledgement or attention or appreciation. So, like, I tell people all the time, like, I may not have a lot to show for myself externally. Like, I don't have a college degree, and I'm not a corporate manager and I don't own my own business and I don't own a private jet plane and a car and I'm not like a celebrity status and I'm not all of these things because I thought it was more important to do the inner work. Like, so I basically sacrificed that aspect of being in order to access another aspect of being that most people don't really um, value, you know? And so, yeah, we are rare because of our dedication and our sincerity and our authenticity and our courage to be who we are in a world where people like don't even know who they are and they're living someone else's story or someone else's life or someone else's dream. Here we are, like standing by ourselves, which I think is really powerful, and being true to ourselves, you know, and true to what we feel is worthwhile and what we feel is true. And we think about, we're not even thinking about ourselves really, we're thinking about everyone else. You know how like some people have a me or we mentality? We think about everyone else. And I think we do the self-reflection and we do the inner work in order to become a more holistic and healthy human being, and then we can, you know, offer that to the world. I don't even know if I'm making sense. But yeah, you know, the older I get, the more I realize like not everything is black and white. It's like variations of it, and they're ultimately the same thing. I don't even know if you can understand me, but so that's why a lot of times now when I assess things, I don't really categorize them as black or white or yes or no or good or bad. I just see everything as something, but different of one. I see everything as one thing, but in different variations and degrees. So, you know, like black is white and white is black, and in the middle, you know, of the two extremes, you have like different shades of black and white and gray. So that's why I don't think anything's really concrete, you know? And yeah, I don't think INFJ being rare, it's not good or bad. It just is. And that's my perception of it anyway. Anyhow, if you like my insight, great. If you don't, that's great too. Blessings to one and all. Amen.